Hi, this is, the review of it. Did I bring down the thing I had for Keith?
What's that?
That printout? I think I left it on my desk. I left it on my desk.
Oh, with the resolutions?
No, the email that I had sent. I remember I was printing out the copy for Keith.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. When you guys are talking, I'll just read about it.
Anyone who'd like to speak at the public hearing, could they please sign in? Has everyone done that? Yeah, okay. We'll call this meeting to order. Begin with the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah. Tom Hickey. Rolf Reese.
Here.
Joe Michaels.
Here.
Gary Guglielmetti is absent tonight. Keith Johnson.
Our chairman cannot be here this evening, so I'm filling in his stead. First order of business is Mr. Boucher. This is the public hearing for his variance requests on his home on J Street. Would you just come up and give us a brief overview again as to what you're doing and the setbacks that you're requesting?
So we need to relocate a bedroom downstairs from my 84-year-old mother-in-law, who's we project that she won't be able to go up the stairs more than every year or two. So we're putting in a bedroom, a very large bathroom that will have some kind of wheelchair access if necessary. We're just trying to prepare for her later years. It's going to go straight out the back, and so it doesn't really impinge on sort of the house's design. It's going to be on, you can see it's some stilts because it's in floodplain in that particular area. So it's just going to go right up into the continuous design of the house. That's basically it. Just sort of feel like we need to do it. Really nothing. We're committed to keeping my mother-in-law in the house for the rest of her life and not nursing home. So we're just going to have to do it.
Wait. I'd like to open the public hearing. Is there anyone here who'd like to speak?
I guess I would.
Yes. Will you rise up and
Sure.
let us know
You
your
want me
name
to
and
give my
where you're
name?
from? Yeah.
All right, I'm Sue Finch, and I'm from Fleischman's, but I attend the Phoenicia Wesleyan Church, which is neighboring to the people that are asking for the variance. And my question is, first, I'd like to say that I admire what you're doing. I've been there and I've done that, so I appreciate what you're doing. But our question is in relation to the septic system. Can you tell us will the septic system be affected by adding the bedroom, and is it like?
It's going to be directly over top of it, and so there will be space to access it, but it's not going to be, it's just
Okay.
going to go directly on top
So
of it.
what you're saying is that because of it being in the floodplain, your house, is the addition you're planning is gonna be higher than your actual first floor?
No, it's going to be the same height.
It'll be the same height, but it just will be open, in other words.
It's on pier footings and posts as
Oh,
opposed
okay.
to a
All right,
conventional.
that answers my question.
Would you like, you can see the plans if you wish to take a look at
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw
Okay,
that,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
we saw
there's,
that.
I believe there's an elevation view there if you look, and it'll show the fall of the land to the rear of the house.
Okay. No, that was the only question we had. That's fine.
Anyone else? No. Have we had any correspondence, Tracy, in regards to this application?
No.
No. Okay. prepared at this time to make a motion that we close the public hearing unless you of you have
Second.
questions? No concerns? I mean, from what I've seen in this, I think that it meets the criteria that we have for granting the variance. And I would make a motion that we accept the application as submitted and that we find it to be a type 2 action under the secret review, not requiring any additional environmental reviews.
Is there a roll call vote?
Mhm.
Joseph Michaels,
Yes.
Keith Johnson,
Yes.
Rolf Reese.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you. Well, nice to visit with you.
Yeah, we enjoyed visiting with you.
Thank you. Safe home now.
We just have to go do a motion to do a building permit application and that stuff now. And there's a couple other things that we need to discuss with either you or Elizabeth. We'll give you a call tomorrow sometime and have her call you. Okay? Good. Congratulations.
Good luck. When are you breaking ground?
We're not sure, we're still working on contractors for this, so we're waiting for people to finish whatever they're doing, so. Right, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he was working hard.
There's no communication?
He was talking about the railroad, I remember.
The only other is the CWC training.
Yeah,
that I
you
put
seen
in
that?
everybody's packet.
The local town government day, they're doing that again this year?
Okay.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, it's Friday,
Margaretville?
October 3rd in Margaretville. Half-day workshop sponsored by Catskill Watershed Corporation, held from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at American Legion Post number 216 at 903 Main Street, next door to the CWC offices. Sign-in is at 9:30, lunch is included, and it's a free workshop. You can go online to register. Keith, if you wish to register, I can go online and register you here. Just let me know.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you want me to register you?
Okay, so will you do me as well? Will you register me also?
Sure will.
Can you attend that, Joe?
I'll try.
Will you be able to call me and let me know if you definitely will? I don't want to register you if you're not going to be there.
Well, let's do this. Why don't you put me down for it, and I will arrange the calendar accordingly.
Okay. It's going to be October 3rd.
Okay.
It starts at 10, but you have to be there at 9:30 to sign in. And that's 903 Main Street.
Okay. So we should contact Gary also. And have you mentioned to Gary or to?
I have not. I
Okay.
will call Gary tomorrow. So he had some type of surgery. Surgery on his knee. He had tore something in his knee. So I'll give him a call and see if he wants me to register him as well. And if I need any specific information from any of you, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have all the contact information?
Yeah.
Okay, is my new business? You guys are here for?
We are applying for a variance to put a carport on,
You know what? I have to grab the variance application. I meant to put on the agenda. I have to add it to the agenda. I have to grab it.
Okay.
So there's
All
another
right.
application. I'm sorry.
Slip through the cracks. Made a note this is not the most exciting game in town tonight.
I drove 3 hours to come to this.
Okay. Where Roosevelt's are on in 15 minutes.
Where did you come from?
Pennsylvania.
Whereabouts?
Upper Black Eddy, on the Delaware, below Easton.
You have a home up here?
Yes. And Pine Hill.
Okay.
We have 2 homes, actually. Our parents just moved up here full time.
request to be added to the agenda, referred by the building department. So everything is here. They have this is the building permit application. I think these are the same maps. These are attached to both the building permit application and the variance, the area variance application. This is the application for variance. This is the original. I don't have a copy, so.
Okay.
Oh, and I have, I made, like I did with the brochures, I took some aerials from the Ulster County parcel
Oh, okay.
viewer, so that you can see it's, the municipal zoning is R1.5, it's residential.
Okay.
And then here's an aerial, and then I marked on the aerial exactly where it is that they're looking to put the carport, you'll see that.
Okay. Just give us a moment to take a look at your application. I apologize, it's the first we've seen it. So give me a moment.
The measurement that you have here, is that from the center of the road or from the edge of the road?
So the 14 feet is from the center of the road, and the 6, I don't have, the 6 feet is from the edge of the road.
Yeah.
Would you like to come forward and give us a lowdown on what exactly you're intending to do?
Sure. The site is in Pine Hill, back up on Station Road, and it's a sloped site. And the house is down the hill from the road. So presently, there's a flat car parking area, the only flat site on the whole property where they park the car
Okay.
before they go down to the house. So I was hoping to use that flat area as the location for a covered parking. They're older, and they've moved up here full time, and last winter was their first winter. And there was just a lot of shoveling of the snow and stuff. So we're looking for some shelter for the car. So they're, just because of the nature of it being so close to the road, I was told that we would need a variance. However, I was also told that this was kind of the only logical site for the building too. They own that parcel, and then a parcel that goes all the way down to Bonneview, and my husband and I own the parcel next to them that shares the pool, and then we also own the parcel directly across the road from them. So all this property was originally one family's, and they've bought the two, and we've sort of just put it back into one big family, although the 4 parcels are still separate parcels. So I was curious, I was just trying to find out like what the distances needed to be. I guess it impacts one of our neighbors, the Jarretts, but we are, I'll maintain whatever, I'll try to maintain whatever I need to.
Yeah, what is the distance from that contiguous neighbor over here? 30 feet? Is
So
that-
30, yeah, so it's on the detail, that one there.
Yeah, 33 feet at the
33
closest
feet
corner.
Okay.
At the closest corner to them, and then everyone else that's not us is further than that.
First off, Heidi's your mom.
Yeah.
Katie is my
You would
mom.
not need a variance, a side yard variance, that's 25 feet and 1.5. That's where it's located, Tracy? It's an R1, 1.5?
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
1.5.
It's just for an accessory building, our code is such that it doesn't allow accessory buildings to be closer than the house to the fronting street or 50 feet, whichever is less. So that would be the variance that you would
Right.
be looking for.
So what type of variance you think?
It's an area variance. It's for an accessory structure.
Okay. Why, I know it's an area variance.
I could give you the statute later. Remember that one is, it's either 50 feet, or it can't be, it may not be any closer than the main structure to the highway or the road, or 50 feet from the highway, whichever is less. So as you say, this is the only possible place to put this. It can't be moved closer to the home. Obviously, it would be easier for them to walk
Well,
closer to the home.
without topos on here, we really.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
We don't, I mean, there's no roadway down there, it would be a much bigger cost, as it is to, I mean, it's all landscaped, it's been landscaped for, years and years. But it is a pretty severe, I mean, they go down the path that they go down, I would say it's probably a 15-foot drop down by the time they get down to their house. So it would have to be a hill, and then they'd have to get out of the hill, the driveway, in ice and everything,
Right.
so. And plus, then we would be getting much closer to our side yards. And so, we've just finished work on the house, which I rebuilt into a winter house the last 2 summers, so it would just be a huge disruption to that. We just actually redid that foundation and everything.
On this house? Oh.
The only problem I can see with it being that close to the road, you're gonna have a problem with
Snow removal.
snow plows, pushing
Yeah.
up big ridge of snow.
Yeah, they're fairly good. I mean, they don't,
I had to shuffle this street anyway, 17 times last week.
Right. So,
That was pain, yeah.
but they don't dump a whole lot of
It's
stuff
not so
right
much.
in your driveway. You're just shoveling the snow that's fallen. I mean, I think they turn the plow, when they come to a driveway anyway. I'm really thinking of a roof and sidewalls and a back wall and
We're starting to define a garage.
some wood storage, but not closed. No door.
Mhm. Yeah, I think, well, I'd like to take a look at, we'll come out and take a look at the site, at some point.
Okay.
And let me think, let's get a sense of it. I agree with Keith that it's quite close to the road, it's only 6 feet off the highway. It'd be great if perhaps, another option might be to, bring fill in and then let that compact, in the back here, so you can actually put the carport further off the road.
I
Yes.
actually have to berm it even to get the 20 feet in there, 18 to 20. I mean, at minimum, I need 18, at maximum, I need 20. the contractor who gave me the proposal for the slab already has to berm it up because it's already 2 feet from
Oh, one
the
end to
one
the other.
corner to the other side. It's
Yeah.
already a 24-inch difference.
Is this gonna be something that we should be talking to Eric Hoffmeister about also, if it's that close to the road?
Yeah, we call him, get his opinion on that. What he thinks.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to have him come up to my property anyway, because what's happening with that road is that it just keeps getting built up and up and up. And so in my property in particular, I have an old wrought iron fence, and the road is 8 inches from the top of the fence, and the fence is now acting like a berm. So we do have a big water problem and a gravel problem that ends up in our front yard. I mean, this is major.
Yeah, this road
Runoff.
is looking like this now.
Yeah.
If there's the rain coming, it doesn't go to the street, it comes right to the property with all the dirt and all the snow and everything
Right.
comes in.
But that just is a function of them sort of, it's a minimally used road. There's 3 cars a day on that road.
Mhm.
And it's on the very back up, there's our property and then railroad tracks and then the state
Yeah.
land. And I think they just keep, putting more top on it and not really,
Mhm.
I mean, they fix the main water problems when there are, but there are some things to living on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
So, I mean, there is an apple tree that I would like to save, that's right here. And that there's a stone wall that's, 100 years old, as old as the house. So, and there are some cedars along here. So I would like to, I was out there with the concrete slab contractor and trying to position it as sensibly as possible.
I mean, in their opinion, to move it, say, in this direction towards your walkway would be cost prohibitive? Or?
And the apple tree would have to go, which would not be great. But, we would gain, the only thing is that it's like one corner that's 6, and then I'm canting it so that they can actually come up the road and drive
Oh,
right
right.
in.
Okay, well, I think we should send Eric a letter and just get his opinion on it, get a response from him as to, what his opinion is. He could go out and take a look at it, and then we can go take a look at it too. I don't have any questions. You guys have any questions? Okay. All right, so,
Make a site visit, and we'll
yeah, I'd make a motion if we send this to public hearing. We have to have a public hearing like we just had for the previous applicant, where we are able to hear the information from the public regarding your application. And then we would be able to vote on, after that.
But it's not a side yard variance, it's just that front road.
No, you would, as far as I can tell, you would not need a side yard. You're 33 feet and it's only 25 feet in an R1.5, that's where you are. So that would not be an issue unless the code enforcement officer had a different opinion. Tracy?
No.
No? Okay. We shouldn't. This would just be the one variance.
Okay.
So, you're making a motion to make a site visit and,
Not specifically like an organized site visit. I think, we could all go at our leisure, up in the area, same for Joe and Pete. And then you should send Gary and Tom the application and just let them know where we are at with it.
They have a red Volvo station wagon, and an old one. If you see that parked in the flat spot, that's the spot we're talking about. It's, 215 Station Road.
It's 215, okay. All right, great.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you. Okay, nice to meet you guys. Thank you.
I'll second it. I'll
make a motion to,
I'm sorry.
I'll second the motion to go to public hearing.
Yeah.
Ralph Reese,
Yes.
Joe Michaels.
Yes.
Keith Johnson.
Yes.
So that should have been under new business.
What's that?
That should have been under new business, yeah. And then the other thing under new business is resolutions. I put a sample, I talked to Joe a little bit about it before the meeting, and I talked to Rolf a little bit. This, I used the Boucher and Potter application for area variance as a sample, so this is just a sample that you have. It's this one. So moving forward, for the acceptance of applications for public hearings for anything that, any decisions that the planning board or the zoning board makes, they'll be recorded